Arianna, once again, welcome to San Francisco. We're glad to have you. Tell us a little bit about the articles that you have been writing. I know you're opposed to this senseless bombing in Yugoslavia, and you've written several articles, 7 or 8 articles. Tell us a little bit about what motivates you to write.
What motivates me is that this war that's going on right now seems to have no purpose. In fact, the two stated objectives were one to protect the Kosovars and the other to prevent Milosevic from destabilizing the region. Well, we have made things infinitely worse for the Kosovars. Over 1 million of them have fled Kosovo, and there are close to 800,000 trapped inside Kosovo, living on the mountains with no food, no medical supplies. And our second objective of not destabilizing the region, we have again done an enormous amount to destabilize the region, with problems in Montenegro, with Russia being angry at America the way it hasn't happened since the end of the Cold War. We have the possibility of nuclear weapons or chemical weapons being used. So it is really a tragic situation. And ultimately, there will have to be a political solution anyway, unless we decide to colonize Yugoslavia. So what I'm urging is that everybody does something, try to influence the political decisions, raise our voices, so that this senseless bombing, which is not going to achieve anything except intensify the hatreds in the region, stop.
What should we do? What the rest of us should do? Should we write to our lawmakers? What do you suggest, Arianna?
Absolutely. Write to your local congressman, senator, governor, mayor, and talk to people. Get people to realize what is happening, because for many people this is a television war, and they don't perhaps recognize just how much damage to innocent civilians our actions are leading to. I mean, how many ethnic Albanians have to die and how many Serbs have to die before we realize that our good intentions are leading to tragic results.
The continuation of bombing and the escalation of this crisis may reach the borders of Greece. And you know, in southern Albania or Voryo Cyprus, there's many of the Kosovo refugees that are moving down there, and there is pressure mounting that really threatens the security of the Greek borders.
Absolutely. In fact, we really need to realize that we are talking about huge multitudes of people compared to the size of some of these neighboring countries. It would be the equivalent of millions of immigrants coming into this country, and it took us 3 weeks to even accept that we had a responsibility to take in the 20,000 refugees that we had promised to take in 3 weeks ago. So the destabilizing effect is truly great. And within Greece, of course, the opposition to the war is phenomenal. There are over 90% of Greeks are opposed to the war. So putting pressure on the Greek government to be the first country to break with the NATO alliance over this would also be important, because once one country breaks and takes the leadership role in opposing this war, then others will follow.
Arianna, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to have you later in a couple of months. At the end of June, the Pan-Epirotic Federation will hold its 31st convention here in San Francisco. So we're hoping to have you together with politicians from US and Greece, and I'm organizing this together with our president, Tassos Zographos. So we're hoping that you'll be able to attend and join us then.
Thank you. Let me know, Dimitri.